Although I cannot see her, although I cannot hear her, and although I cannot feel her, she's crying. I dreamed just now as I woke up. My wife is crying because she nearly made it. One foot was wrong. A train took away her legs. She was an Olympian on the way to a performance where she probably would have got gold. I don't know. Now she's crying. She prays to Jesus, and I hope she gets her legs back, because they do grow back. Some people do grow new legs. But she's crying. And in my dream she wanted to organise it so the train took her head. But, well, may that not happen. She made herself attractive by offering money. It laughed and took her money. She offered me a settlement, divorce, £1 million, and I said, yes, I'll take the £1 million, but really, I want you. And I said, I wish for reconciliation. But I've not heard from her. I don't know where. I think I know where she is. She's not very far away, but she's not here. But she's crying because she lost her legs, and everybody cries. Nothing else must hurt. The amputation must hurt. The train ran over her. Now, if I remember rightly, the amputation was much higher up. By the train was much higher up than she knows, and something like a miracle occurred as the tissues regenerated and grew back. Well, I don't know whether that's true or not. She says I'm taking refuge in fantasies. Well, she was unconscious, didn't know. And I pray too that she'll really get the last foot of her leg. I think it's the last foot, is it? The last foot of her leg, both legs. So she'll be able to run and dance and skip like she did before, ride bicycles without prosthesis. I cry sometimes. Although my wife is my friend, my best friend, she's not me. And they said I cannot see her anymore. I must not see her. She would attack me. She's not likely. But why should I want to do that? They say I must not send her money. There's a reason, of course. She has a lot of money, and I have almost nothing. That's not her fault. I try to make money, but it's not easy. I surely want millions of pounds, and that doesn't happen very often. Just plod along. I've had to get up in the night because I'm cold. I'm in the toilet actually, but it's cold in there now. I was in bed and it's cold. I've now put a body warmer on and a pair of trousers to keep warm. It's cold in this bedroom. Now my house burned down, and not through my fault, and maybe it was an accident, but it appears to be that it was firebombed by somebody. The devil lived there. I don't know why I thought that. It's the ideas they have. I'm just a man. And house burned down. I managed to get out. far as I know, nobody else was killed. Nobody else was hurt, but I got out. I don't know what the situation is as far as that's concerned. And the fire took everything, all my experiments, all the things I had, all my childhood memories, everything. Took everything. I'm very happy about it. And they're not, well, they don't care. And they've never really talked to me. They organise a thing called a church, these people. Well, church is supposed to be a happy place where people rejoice. They don't, well, they do rejoice, but they eat people too and kill people. That's not Christianity. That's paganism. And they're not Christians. And, very few religious people behave like that. We do get it, but it's very few. And just bought this hat, comes down over my ears. It's a wonderful hat. Comes right down low. A couple of years. Cool stuff. So, my wife's crying, and I'm crying. When she saw this sign, she walked on it with her fingers. That's right, America. American eagle. Well, I don't recognise this as an eagle. It is an eagle. It could be a goose for as I'm concerned. Apparently it's an eagle. But the eagle has these feathers at the end of the wings, so they would fly slowly, so they can, well, they do. No, I've never really seen an eagle, but you do get birds of prey here, and they eat other birds and small mammals. But all this wonderful nature, and my wife was full of life. But she said it's terrible existence. I mean, even though I've had a terrible existence too, but not so bad as her. And nobody's, well, had terrible die, haven't they? That's worse. So she suffered. All her life she's suffered. It was men, basically, but this was not men. I was on the phone to her, but apparently I was silent at the time that she had the fatal mistake. Near fatal mistake. I pray too that the injury will be reduced, which she doesn't realise that this is the natural process of healing. It's sometimes some amputees grow new parts. It is unusual, but they do. It just does happen. And she's grown quite a lot so far. I do remember before she had a knee, now she has a knee. That's good. I don't know how a knee would form. And it's to do with morphogens and the normal process of growth. I don't understand it, but I don't know how the growth takes place in a child, baby. But if you look at it, it's a pattern forms, and it's to do with it's a stationary wave, but it's a wave which is frozen in time as well as space. So it's not the same as a stationary wave. It's a sound wave, like that. It's a diffusion wave, and it's fixed in time. It's to do with the alternation of chemicals in the body. And morphogens come in pairs, you see, and that's to do with gene pairs and so on. So that is built into our body. And some people can grow new parts. I pray that she's one of those people and will grow two complete feet and be strong enough to stand on them and dance. I remember when she danced when she was with me to celebrate that she was out of captivity. She was never. It wasn't. Oh, it was illegal captivity. I'm not a captive, but I'm not a prisoner, but I can't easily go somewhere else because I lack of money. I could go somewhere else. I've got no guts, basically. But without money, you can do nothing. Unless you get a job, well, They say I'm younger than I say I am. In fact, I'm over the age at which people work, and they've stopped my money. All sorts of nasty things. They say they're going to give me enhanced life, but it's taken a long, long time. Long time. To start off with, they just want something else. Now they've got to rebuild it first. So I don't know what's going on. Something vicious and nasty going on, and it could still carry on. Oh. Sad world. After a picture, then we die. So much for God's promise. Well, I do believe in God, but the promise is we have a place to go to. What's the called? The Jews call a tabernacle, place to go. I don't know the Jewish language enough, but maybe in a house as well. But it is sad. Christmas time, we're supposed to be together, but I'm forbidden to see my wife. I've tried to ring her up, but she doesn't answer the phone. There's two reasons for that. One, I'm using a different number, and secondly, I think she doesn't want to know me. I send her text messages, but I can't use the phone she'd actually use because I've got no credit on it. I've only got £6 because I did spend quite a lot of money on buying clothes for myself because I didn't have any. Now I've got a suit with 2 pairs of trousers. Everybody else to give me money to buy food, buy clothing. So I didn't have before. I lived on this side, I was given this, but trousers, more trousers. Well, I did have trousers, but they're well, one paid for it for somebody else. Thank you very much. At least he's he wants to buy new ones for him. I go, well, I can afford it, but not very expensive, so I will. The things I owe, I cannot pay back, because my income was so low. That's the problem. He's a good bloke. This man looks after me. He's a good bloke. But it's a care home it's a care home for adults who have no medical conditions, and therefore they have no medical staff, which you do need in a place like this. Is too small. This is not a care home. This is just a house, and I'm a lodger in it basically. Which is, thank you very much. But they call it a care home. It's registered as a care home. I don't think it's the qualified staff here, So if I cut my finger, go to the hospital. So that's how it is. For a care home, we have state registered nurse, at least one, and skilled staff. But don't have any here. That's not criticism. They could have them. They could transform their care home staff by training them individually. I think both leaders are medical qualified to some extent, but not fully qualified. A bit like me, first MB fail. But I wouldn't practice medicine. But I did have experience of medicine. So as a battlefield first aider. And I'm an old man now. I did have got no teeth in. I don't have a shave, But too much shaving does sore. I want to take the hair off my head as well to make it a bit more tidy. It's easy to cut it off and make it try and straighten out with a comb. And, I'm going to change the plan with my tracksuit. It's not going to wind the coal off shop. I found a company that does it, but normally they charge you quite a lot of money to wind the coal winding, and you normally have a minimum of 3. And the last time I inquired, it was £300 for 3. Now that's a small quantity of money. But if I built it myself, I might be able to do it cheaper. It's that's a good. It takes longer. So, well, they can't choose it like required. Maybe they'll give me a free sample. It'd be nice to give me a free sample. But it costs them money to set up the tools. That's how they get the price. But if I did it, of course, this apparatus is a bit primitive. I'm trying to get a flow winder where the spool moves up and down. It actually, the spool moves up and down and it actually winds properly. I don't know how much that costs, but the last price was twice the price of that one. That's now just been off the market. People who bought it at that price are selling it at three times the price. Come on. Well, there'll be a bigger Christmas that it'll go down, so by the time it'll be sold. But there'll be some more, don't worry. This goes off the market now and again and comes on again. So a major importer, because I have to go to them. They may have a bit of reserve. And when it comes in, tell me and I'll see if I can afford it. And might even let me have a credit card to afford it. I did apply for one, but decided against having borrowing money. Bad thing to do, because I do have the money. I've been told I can order things if and if it's in stock, I can get to send a check. Wonderful. So that's the idea. I'm going to probably kill one for this. This is the old one, which is very heavy. Very heavy. A little heavy. It's a mess. It's okay. It works very well. And presumably I'll be selling this scroll winder. Costs me £25 if I go for 15, reasonable. Well, I don't know what a reasonable price is, but auction, I suppose. Reserve price of £15, which is £10 less because the plus postage it cost me to post it. And the one I want to replace it by is a coal winder, which is bigger than that, where the spooler as the bobbin on it will move, and it actually I don't know how it does it, because it I don't know if it remains stationary, but the way it moves as a thread moves, and you can actually feed it in to the right place, which is also need to glue it down. It's difficult because I have to get these great big patches and it may not work. Depends if the diameter will take it. 350 millimeters diameter. And if I can get a price that at a price I can afford, at the moment I have nothing at all. On Friday I'll have £35. That's today. Is it today? I can't remember. And that may be enough. If somebody's got. Hello? Anybody out there? But I'm having a tip to this bloke. Musk, he's got the Tesla company, and a Tesla car driven by a transducer. And generally they're called Teslas, which is what they were originally. And would be a very they run deuterium, you see, because we can't have deuterium as it is. You have to have low pressure or have it diluted, and diluted with nitrogen reduces this is second order reaction, I think. Depends on the pressure of the deuterium squared. Pressure before the actual ionization takes place, and so on. And the pressure, flush pressure. So if you have it diluted in nitrogen, you can have a lower partial pressure and have more power available. But be careful though, because you want to stay within the limits of the brake. So it's something that has to be worked out. If you had a more powerful engine, you'd be more powerful. That's to do with potential it currently develops, current capacity. So it's not infinite. Because the outer core, the pickup core loads the central turn, not the core in between, because that just sits there and maintains. That's the theory. I've explained it to the actual process, but that's the sort of heartbeat that keeps the thing going. And when you load it, the voltage goes down, therefore it tends to go in the other direction. Get more powerful. I'm told this does occur. I've got a competitor who made a similar engine working like that. I don't know his name. But he died of radiation sickness, unfortunately. So you've got to shield yourself and have something to absorb radiation, which is neutral radiation, neutrons. Which was the problem with these things. You've got to shield it. And you can use hydrogen or perhaps a hydrocarbon as the shield, and that will regenerate more deuterium from the spallation product that comes when the neutrons hit the shield. They scatter by quantum scattering and absorbed by neutrons by any hydrogen there and form more deuterium, which is given off as a gas which you can collect. And you can actually separate deuterium and hydrogen quite easily with a diffusion coil, because the deuterium will diffuse at half, or at least half the rate of the hydrogen, but it's twice the mass. Atomic mass is twice as much. Oh well, because it's a molecular compound. So it would be HD as well as DD and HH as well. It's complicated. It's not simple. Nothing's ever simple in physics. Oh. And that's my thoughts, you see, that's my thoughts. My wife's thoughts, I can't walk, I can't run, I can't skip. And it's painful. I mean, how good the prosthesis is, if we know it is, they know. But I can't do what I want to do my whole life. And people, there was a program on television that's about a man who was affected by a disease to his limbs. Fortunately, I've not had that one, not complete set limbs, but like leprosy. I don't know what the disease was. I had a bacterial infection, fortunately, they cured me. And sad, really. I've done wrong things too. Two people offered to meet me, and they'd been attacking me for years. And they said, "We'll meet me, and we'll kill you." They didn't say that quite. They said that, "Well, I want to kill you." And first of all, we had a discussion. Anyway, I trust those people. I don't know what's happened, and basically, the witnesses will confirm that they had weapons and are about to attack me. So, self-defense is a defense, and I had no intention of doing that. I didn't have any inkling that it actually meant they wanted to kill me. I don't understand it. They attacked me essentially for religious reasons. Now, I think that's the reason. They wanted my money. The real reason was they wanted my money. That's the real reason. They put out, they said evocatively that it was religious, but it wasn't. It was just money. That's all. Money. Money's poisonous. And they thought I had billions of pounds. I haven't. No house, no money, no nothing. I do have this income. It's not coming to me. Where it's going, I do not know. I think the system amalgamated somebody else, which is not nice. May he not benefit from his crimes. It's awful, really. Why should I have my money stolen? So I think the same way. You know, I nearly made it. Somebody took the money. Money's poisonous like that. It is. It really is. And this invention, which it is in fact my invention. This my friend in Birmingham, or Coventry, where he lives, says it was my invention, and that's what it does. It's a cold fusion engine which generates alternating current by direct conversion. That's a transducer. I did explain it with some diagrams. Hopefully they're expressive enough for people to understand it, because I want to be made by other people, because I cannot do it quickly enough. Of course, the person, people like Mitsubishi and big companies or Rhine Coils, will do it very easily. Maybe they will. I hope they do, and I hope they pay me basically, because and through my receiver, who's a man in Runcorn, runs a company which is quite successful. When I forced to go with him, but I would like some money to enjoy life. Obviously, I want to buy cars all the rest of my life, but so I've just dismantled the kit here. Because the car one, which I should make one. I think it's reasonable. I should make one. I don't know whether people have made them, because I don't know what other people have done. And other people will talk about it, or they'll think about it, but they won't do it, because their heart is not in it. And the only person who believes it is me, and I have to demonstrate it by building one. The one I built does work. It's a bit wonky, it needs to be rewired. And the man who's got it is worried about his shed, but he could rewire it without holding a shed. He won't stop radioactive until you turn it on. And he needs to be able to do that. He keep the brake on. There is a brake built into it, so he doesn't need that one. It's a brake made out of, well, it's a same circuit, it's a similar circuit to the one that my friend says it can make. It uses more turns. It uses over 150 turns rather than 2 turns, which the brake that he's making does. And it's a dead stop. We tried it, it does nothing without brake in place. And that's true of both brakes. You can switch it off and it's off. You can be careful how you switch it off, because the switch is the wrong way around. You turn it full on to be off. The little switch I've made is a bit of a mess, and it's a fudge, the one I made, but hopefully the one that is being made is better done, and it would be better to have that one in place, but it means unwinding the coil. I could use that winding for something else. For the moment it's winding as the brake. It's difficult to use it for anything else. So I've got 2 brakes. But he could, once he's got cold one like I showed you, I sent it to him. But I think he could probably afford to put one. I think he says he's poor, maybe he is. I don't know anything about him really enough to know. Yeah. He's a married man, so what he's supposed to be a married man. Much more important, really, to have a man. My wife and I have had children too, and his oldest child, who was 11, I think, said, last I saw, she's now, I don't know where she is now, said to me that I asked her, is my wife alive? She said, yes, but not really. Now she is alive, and really, and hopefully she's not suffering as much as my dream tells me she is. Because although she wrote, I don't know, maybe she doesn't like me anymore, I don't know. But we've been separated by some court order, a malicious court order. I think they thought she'd hurt me. So she was a danger to me, which maybe she was. Maybe she was, but I think they exaggerated that. And she says, I don't like you now because you've got scars on your face. Oh, well, that's one of those things. I really, as a psychiatrist, she says, you've got any money? No, because I'm, and I'm not allowed to send you any. And so you got plenty. Well, maybe she hasn't got plenty of money after all. Maybe it's in this here in America. I don't know. I told her to go back to America because she'd have more money. And they have prosthesis, wonderful prosthesis over there. Good place, America. Hope America comes here, you know. I like Trump. Oh, he's a bit harsh. And when you get him like that, you really tend to improve things. I know socialism does not work. I know from experience of socialism it does not work. We've had it in this country. It works for a while and then it goes bankrupt. Because people don't work for the income. And I think in the same way. I found I was see, I'm older than the birth certificate says. Actually, I think so. And they said I looked young. That's superficial. And they want to suffer in old age. I want me to feel pain. I do. It's easy. Arthritis in my legs, pain up here. Got a bruise on my arm there. Not sure how I got that. I've got no muscles. All disappeared. And well, pain in my knee. All sorts of things go wrong. And that's what happens when you get to my age. And sometimes it occurs during working time and working rather than wasn't in my case. It was after work. They think I'm probably of working age, but I'm not. I'm actually older. And because I lost my identity, I do have an identity card coming. What it says, I don't know. It may say my correct age by my birth certificate, which is lost. You lose your identity, you don't know who you are. And they don't know, and they tell their age by what you look like. You know, you look about 30, so you go and do that. Well, that's a possible life because you earn more money like that. Don't do it, don't, because you earn more money. And I won't enjoy my retirement. Never, without Edith. I've had other friends, but one of the things. And I must admit, my relationship with her has worn away at this separation. In fact, she was terribly injured. It has. I'm sad about it. I never did dance and skip. That doesn't matter to me. She can't do fantastic. It does not matter to me. It matters to her. In fact, she can't walk with this prosthesis. She can make herself tall, make herself short, and because it's sort of exoskeleton surgery, it's extremely strong and pushing me around. So, last time I saw her, it was not long ago, 2 days ago, and we walked from the reading centre around to the main road. We went the long way around. I didn't know where she was going. I thought she was going somewhere we could stay the night together. What she was. Is that where she stayed? But she didn't reveal that. But I was had a collapse. I just went home. I couldn't do anything else. Went back to my room because I was exhausted. I bought these wonderful steel shoes, which are too heavy for me to carry. They lift off the ground, actually. So I've not got that pair of shoes. But, I need shoes. Got to keep the ground away from my feet, you know. It's a terrible situation. Elon Musk was rich before he started. I had money when I was young. I did have money, but it was taken from me by divorce. You see, my mother and father acrimonious divorce. And I think it was an accident that this side of my face. This was an accident, and it smashed my face. You can see the smashing. I'm not sure where it is, but one of those things. This was smashed and repaired. Later, I got presents there, and he got a punishment, but he was a sick man. See, I told a priest who became a priest because I thought he wasn't a priest really, didn't qualify, but he thought praying to make himself mortal. Well, not going, so going to a trance or sort of stuff. Well, extend up a bit doing that, but don't make yourself immortal. And I thought, you're not immortal, like me. You die, you die. But have a good life first. Well, kind of a good life, but it's a philosophy. Scientology philosophy is like that. It's you have a good life. You don't hurt other people. You don't make enemies. You try to make friends, be friends with your people in the same organisation, and then you die just the same. Grow old and die just the same. And you suffer. People, Scientologists suffer from diseases. And they go to doctors too. But they have their own doctors. There's some doctors and doctors, you know. But I don't want my wife to suffer. I don't want her to die. If she threw in front of herself or a train, killed herself, I don't want that to happen at all. So that's what she may have thought she would do. I hope not. Life is worth living. Anyway. But, what would I do with £1 million? People think, oh, what do I do with £1 million? What would you do? Well, it's not much, really. Buy a Lamborghini or Western running like that. Or Range Rover, wonderful. If you have a big Range Rover, nice and comfortable, sit up high. But they are comfortable cars. When they're off the ground, the smaller ones are not quite so good, but the big ones are. Nice cars. Drive cars. Land Rover. But who should go? You know, drive. Well, I can't drive anymore. Can't do it. Too old. And where would I go? I do not know. There are places to go. I take photographs. But that would last. That usually would last a while. I like to visit the people involved with transfuser. The other two people involved. Everybody else and one or two others is involved. Of course, they don't want to see me. I'm too ugly. That's the problem. Sad one. You know, when you've got something wrong with your face, nobody wants to know you. It's I can understand it, right? And they say we can't improve my face, right? So it's really going to make it worse. And I've got a complete set of teeth where it's been chipped. I don't have my false teeth in down to that. But they were saying that might put it wonderful, well, at least partly. One of those things. See, we have these reminders. But can take you out, a sword can take you out, or a fist, or even been torn apart. Now still quite little, getting shrinking. Drugs shrink me. I think they've stopped them now. They've changed the drug. Maybe, I don't hope so. The gentleman who I'm referring to explain what the drugs did, or they're for this, they're for that. Well, they are. I think they're beneficial. Can't tell. I complained, to my representative, and in fact, I think I met them in the street. I can't remember now, but I didn't recognise them, because they got older. I've known them for a long time, and friends of mine when they were young, but now they're old ladies like I'm an old man. And I didn't recognise them, but they're in positions of power compared with me. They were in a sort of position, they had loads of money. And they think, look, why should compare with yours? What did I do wrong? But I think the answer is that I didn't take part in their organisation. Although I supported it financially, I didn't take part. I'm not sure how I could do that. Because I am trying to make things and support the thing, but it doesn't work. It's too late now. And they have to stand elections and things, well, I won't do that. I can't cope with it. I really don't know how to cope with elections and hustings and things or something like the excitement. Something I don't like. So I've taken a position I like. Right at the bottom. I'm not quite sweeping the floor, but I could do. I will sweep the floor. I do sweep this floor, but not with a brush. I pick things off the floor to keep it clean, best I can. It's not quite prison. It's not a prison because people are in here for different reasons. I'm here because my house was burned down. Anything else, I didn't burn it down. It accused me of burning it down. I didn't do that. Anyway, shut up. Gone on too long. Bored with this. Everybody's bored with it. Nobody's slightly interested. And it's cold now. There's no temperature control. I know I don't want temperature. I have to buy a thermometer and see what the temperature is. Get infrared by pointing at the walls, not the curtains. I had one of those, but the fire took it. Fire took everything. My house was reduced to rubble by the rebuildings, but the things were taken out. I don't think they were so badly damaged by the soot. By heat, they could not be recovered. It's gone. Everything's gone. There's one transducer which I almost completely filled, except for the resonance car. And I said, well, it won't work because there's no resonance car. It's the one inside. I said, there is one in there, but it's of course there's nothing in it, and it needs to be wound. Well, without a resonance car. It's a sad world, it really is, and I'm unhappy. Having a wife would make me happy, I want her. And if she has got £1 million or whatever it is she's got, it would help survival. Both of us, particularly for her, because she needs adapted wheelchairs and adapted houses and things. And if she can grow new legs, that's easier if you've got £100 billion, whatever she's got. Whatever it is. And I never thought about us having money because I knew her but she had nothing. Or pretended to have nothing. She kept it quiet. She had it, but she didn't have it when she was hungry because she was out of touch with it. They accused me of putting my wife out of touch with money, but it's not true. It's due to the fact that this is America, and this is not America, and she's not allowed to have the money. The only way she could have money is if somebody in America would send it to her. When there's only a limited amount allowed to go out of America, like most countries, they don't like money going out of their country. It upsets the currency. She can't have it, and it's America. So she should go back there. And live the life she wants. She'd have a villa, she says. Villa. Well, I don't know what a villa is. It means different things to different people. You know, hacienda in South America. Wonderful. It means an elaborate house, I suppose. Well, nice. Depends where you are. In some places, there's such things that are quite cheap. But, well, I think you're happy. But then you die. Beautiful. Happiness is not bought, you know. It isn't. It does help. I mean, it helps to have clothes to wear and house to live in and seats to sit on. But it's not happiness. It's a state of mind. And, having friends is happiness. Think happy. It's a nice have a row, trash. Or you go run away, run back. Things like that. And mating yourself doesn't take very long. It's to do with that. But then you've got a baby to take. That's first a sort of joy, and then and sadness. That's what life is. And I don't know much experience with that. I do have a family, but I'm a family owner, and I have brother, sister, and cousins. Probably more. I have another sister who's not recognised for a family, but she was around. It's a cousin. Really sad years. Oh, I mustn't say the other things for my family will sue me. Don't want you to say that. Get out. I had to remove pictures from my webpage because of them. Insensitive pictures, well, they were, but they were facts of life. And, you know, don't normally take pictures of sick people, but they were my relatives, and we're all sick. I don't know what my relatives are doing now, but much the same as me. I know what's going on. I'm confused. And doesn't help. Not confused, really, just ignorant. Just don't know. And this is a private house, and I have lodgings here. And the man helps me. That's the situation. And I get on with the rest of the family. So it's the family, and I like it. I was walking around the street, and a man comes and says, "State your allegiance," he says. And I said, "There it is, there. That's my allegiance." Oh, thank goodness, he says. So I don't know what that was about. Looks at the soldiers here, you know. And fortunately, there's relative shooting like that with soldiers here. From other countries, that is. And I think I heard one person who was not a soldier saying, "We don't know Christmas first." And a lot of them think they, I spoke to them, they don't have Christmas first. and doesn't think that the terrible times in the Koran have come back. I don't know. Didn't seem too bad yesterday. Who knows? You won't know until it happens. They may know, they may have powers of commercial. Let's not talk about that. The terrible times the Muslims did happen. And they could happen again. That's the message. And it could be so bad that they take out the human race. I don't know. Sad world. I've gone on too long. Too long. One long. Not really interested. Sad world. So what time is that? What time it is? Well, this we watch. I'll watch it. So it's 3:25 in the morning on Friday, the 23rd of December 2016. I think the family are going Christmas shopping today. Well, they always go too, right? Well, I've got £36 to spend. Wonderful, let's spend money. Wonderful. Well, maybe they've got coal miners to sell for £35. I'd be very pleased to receive it. The one that has the automatic one, not the manual one. It's powered by hand, but it's not. It's fed. The feeding is automatic, so you have to adjust it to the right thread or thread. And, that works. And also you've got to put dabs of sticky on it. Dab it on until actually run out. And it'll be much easier. And then that can be motorised as well, slow motor. There's motorised on that. So but those things are done by skillful. Oh, it's cold in here. I'm bored. There's no wife. No wife to sleep with. And I'm so used to her. She's gone. She isn't dead, but I was separated from her. By these miserable good psychiatrists, they thought she was dangerous, which she is. She's lethal. But all of us are. All lethal. All capable of hurting another person. We don't. We have this instinct that stops us going yet. We recognise ourselves as human and live. I don't know the questions. I'll harm it. No, just leave it. Just get it.